for everybody to fucking train. You know what I mean? Like, it's not training is not just this thing that you do because you're getting ready for some fucking sport. You know what I'm saying? Training is like a everybody ought to do it. Do you know what I mean? Why are you not looking at me, John? You make me upset. Why are you staring?
Fucking, because I looked at you one time and you're like, what the fuck are you looking at?
Yeah, I like to do that. When you look at me, I go, what the fuck are you looking at? And then when you look away, I ask you why you squarely. All right. Anyway, the point is, I'll just look at the camera. I just won't look at anybody. I never look at anybody when I talk anyway. All right, so here's the deal. Rolling is the most attractive part of training. Rolling is the funnest part of training. But rolling is the least important. It's not the least important, but it's like there was a who was it? Rogan had a thing that everybody was quoting him on the other day that said, you know, if you really want to get good at jiu-jitsu as a higher belt, find some white belts, find some blue belts, choke the shit out of them, that kind of thing. That's true, because when you roll with people that are significantly not as good as you, you are basically drilling. Like, I very often, 99% of my training is not what I would call rolling. I mean, we're rolling as far as fucking anybody's concerned. We're out there freestyle doing jiu-jitsu at one another. But I am not taking only the things that are open to me, and I'm not defending everything. If it was, you know, my buddy Elliot or my teacher Amal, or like when I go with some black belt, you know, that wasn't like a homegrown, I made the kid black belt. Like, when I go with people that are legit monsters, I am rolling. Like, I am surviving. It's like things are coming at you and I have to, like, oh shit, and I can only attack what's available. That's straight, like, that's real rolling. When I roll with everybody else in the gym, it's like I'm fucking looking over my shoulder and bullshitting and talking to somebody, and I'm playing a dumbass game that I feel like playing, and I choose the stuff I want to do. And I'm not being arrogant. What I'm saying is that, like, I'm not trying to go like I'm badass. What I'm saying is that most of what I do for training is not, if you're talking like weightlifting, you know how like you don't really go into that over 85% range very much if you're talking like lifting weight type stuff. If you're talking running, you don't sprint as fast as you can for most of your sprint work. When you're doing weightlifting, you're not lifting at your true max effort hardly ever. Like, once a month you're getting into what would be considered max effort range, you know what I mean? And so that's the same kind of thing. Like, in jiu-jitsu, ideally, you should be doing a ton of sub-maximal work, right? So if you think about the nature of rolling, it is decision-making on the fly, right? Like, so it's decision-making. It's like Tetris. Like, this piece is moving at you, and you have to figure out how it fits before it gets to this spot, because if you miss the window, it's too late, right? That's what rolling is. Rolling shouldn't be all the time. Very rarely should rolling be physically, brutally taxing. You know what I mean? And so the thing is, advanced people, like good people, naturally get this idea. Like, not because they mean to, but because they fall into it. Like, at purple belt, most schools have 100 white belts. I mean, not 100, you know, they'll have 50 white belts, 20 blue belts, 10 purple belts, and then a couple brown and black belts. That's like a pretty typical makeup for your average school. So, like, if a dude gets to blue belt, he's automatically better than 50% of the school. You know what I mean? So it makes his training go sub-threshold at least 50% of the time. Then once he gets to purple belt, he's better than 75% of the school, so his sub-threshold training goes to 25% of the time. You know what I mean? So it falls into this range of longevity and being healthy and something that you can do long-term and get really good. But it's because he inadvertently switched most of his training from rolling to drilling, even though it's in the form of rolling, because it's freestyle. It's basically freestyle drilling, not fucking actual rolling, you know? So I think as a white belt, as a newer person, what you have to do, if you want to really train in a way that is smart, is make the bulk of your training drilling. Don't wait the 8 to 9 years before it inadvertently turns into that and gives you the ability to have longevity. Start it from the beginning. Start training in a way that is like flashcards, I'll call them. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm going to fit the drill I just did was this wipeout the other day. It's like they're going to go sase for the throw. If the person steps over, they go inside trip. If the person steps out of that, you go single to an outside trip. You know what I mean? So it's like there's these 3 techniques and that's it. You know, but it's a reaction. It's like if A then B, if A then B. We're moving around, you get your grip, you try the throw, you react to the flashcard. They hold up the flashcard, you think about the correct response. It's Tetris, it's a moving piece. Now we got sweaty, got very good at technique, had a good workout, built the same characteristics of jiu-jitsu, the reaction under duress, the grips, the feeling, the balance, the moving another person's body with your body. Like we got all those things done, but it wasn't rolling, it wasn't banging. Neither one of us got hurt. Trained for an hour, neither one of us got hurt, you know? So it's like I think instead of just brawling for the first 3 or 4 years, and then eventually just because of attrition of people quitting around you, you get better and better, and the percentage of your rolling goes from threshold to sub-threshold. Be smart and start sub-threshold training right away. Make rolling like straight rolling, make it a once or twice a week thing, at most, you know what I mean? But think about drills. If you're on the project and you're talking about what drills, start to finish drills, give and take drills with counters that aren't planned, things like that. Like there's drills built into that website, there's drills built into the curriculum that we do. And there's more than that. You can be creative once you understand it, but start with start to finish drills with unplanned counters, and then start doing give and take drills in a realistic fashion. Those 3 drills alone, man, will set you up.